Good morning, this is Mike Houston with your Thursday morning weather hazard briefing for southeast Idaho. Looking at our weather impact summary slide, we see cooler and windy conditions today with widespread mountain showers and scattered thunderstorms. We do have a wind advisory out for the Snakeover Plain today. We will see clearing skies tonight, and that'll bring on a potential for frost, for which we've issued a frost advisory for Friday morning. We do expect warming temperatures starting Friday afternoon and running into the weekend, and then becoming unseasonably hot by early next week. Taking a look at our current satellite view, we see a low-pressure trough moving into the northwest states with a plume of moisture here across the western Idaho border. By the time many of you wake up this morning, that plume of moisture will have begun to spread into southeast Idaho, bringing some showers with it. Looking further upstream, we see the next low-pressure system advancing across the northeast Pacific. That'll take up a position here off the northwest coast over the weekend and pump up a ridge across the region, which will bring us those warmer temperatures by early next week. Looking at our storm track this morning, the models show that low-pressure trough moving inland across southern Idaho, and that'll result in cooler temperatures and higher humidities, along with some accumulating precipitation. The most significant precipitation will probably be here in the central mountains, anywhere from 1/10 of an inch to 1/3 of an inch if you get up here towards the Salmon Breaks. Looks like a light dusting of precipitation maybe down here in the Snakeover Plain, and maybe a little more significant precipitation here across the southeast highlands, where we see anywhere from 0.05 to maybe 1/10 of an inch in some locations. We'll also see gusty winds today. They're already spreading into the region with the cold front this morning. We'll see those ramp up through the day, giving us wind advisory conditions across the Snakeover Plain and eastern Magic Valley through the day today. Conditions will clear tonight, and that'll allow temperatures to plummet by Friday morning. Here we are looking at lows generally in the 30s, low to lower mid-30s here in the Snake Plain and eastern Magic Valley, for which we've issued a frost advisory. I can't see the frost advisory here. It's layered underneath the wind advisory, so the frost advisory will show up once we cancel the wind advisory this afternoon. The storm track for Friday afternoon, we'll see that low-pressure trough way off into the Dakotas now, but we see a warmer southwest flow beginning to spread into the region by Friday afternoon. That'll bring some warming temperatures Friday and certainly into the weekend. And here we are looking at the high temperatures Saturday, generally in the 80s across the region to mark some of that warming trend. And then as we work our way into early next week, that, as I mentioned, that low pressure system will set up off the northwest coast. The ridge will expand across the region here, bringing us some very warm temperatures by Monday. Here we are looking at highs back up into the mid to upper 90s here in the eastern Magic Valley, and some similar readings across the Arco Desert. Mid-80s to mid-90s in the central mountains, so another hot and toasty spell coming up early next week. Probably see some records falling during that time frame. Of course, the humidities will suffer with minimum readings in the single and lower teens across the region, so won't spell any good messages for our fire weather conditions. All right, to review, we have a cooler and windy pattern today as a trough spreads through the region, bringing widespread showers and scattered thunderstorms. We do have a wind advisory out for the Snakeover Plain as a result. Skies will clear tonight as that storm system pushes east of the divide, and we should see some frosty conditions setting up for some locations by Friday morning. We do have a warming trend that will begin to set in starting Friday afternoon and continuing into the weekend, but unseasonably warm and hot temperatures are expected early next week as a ridge of high pressure builds across the region. That's all I had for you here this morning. If you had any comments or questions, you can go ahead and give us a call at the number on the screen. Thank you.